Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. To recognize and access the untapped potential and boundless natural talent of northeastern states, all what's needed is world-class infrastructure and fuel for growth in the region. It goes without saying that resources in the region remains unparalleled and unmatched. On that note, in this video we'll go on a virtual safari to decode the infrastructural push given both by the state and central government in the state of Tripura. Before we move ahead, if you're new to this channel, I would request you to please like, share and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon positively to remain updated. Tripura is a state in northeastern India, the third smallest state in the country. It covers 10,491.69 km square and is bordered by Bangladesh to the north, south and west and the Indian states of Assam and Mizoram to the east. In 2011, the state had 3,6,71,032 residents, constituting 0.3% of the country's population. According to 2011 census, Tripura is one of the most literate states in India with a literacy rate of 87.75%. According to 2015 child census, the literacy rate had increased to about 95.65%. Mainstream Indian cultural elements coexist with traditional practices of the ethnic groups such as various dances to celebrate religious occasions, weddings and festivities, the use of locally crafted musical instruments and clothes, and the worship of regional deities. The sculptures at the archaeological sites Unakoti, Pilak and Devtamura provide historical evidence of artistic fusion between organized and tribal religions. Tripura is a landlocked state in northeast India, where the seven contiguous states Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Tripura are collectively known as the Seven Sister States. In 2009, the tertiary sector of the economy was the largest contributor to the gross domestic product of the state, contributing 53.98% of the state's economy compared to 23.07% from the primary economy and 22.95% from the secondary sector. Tripura is an agrarian state with more than half of the population dependent on agriculture and allied activities. However, due to hilly terrain and forest cover, only 27% of the land is available for cultivation. Rice, the major crop of the state, is cultivated in 91% of the cropped area. Now that we have understood the various pertinent aspects of the state of Tripura, let us move ahead and tap into the top 5 biggest mega projects coming up in the state of Tripura. We'll move in the descending order depending on the magnitude of the project. So let's unfold the mystery cards. Fifth up is the upcoming Tea Museum. In a bid to promote tea and tourism together, the Tripura government has decided to establish a tea museum for which the Tripura Tea Development Corporation and Tourism Department have jointly started the work. The tea museum will highlight the achievements of the state's centuries-old industry. A joint inspection team also visited the site proposed for the museum recently. The tourism department has prepared a DPR of rupees 3.50 crore for the proposed museum and forwarded a project proposal to the Northeast Council for funding. For the same project proposals were also forwarded to the central government. Tripura will emerge as a hotspot of international trade and commerce through all sorts of transportation mediums. People of other parts of the country must have a chance to know about the oldest industry of Tripura. Therefore, the project is currently under the planning stage and it is expected that the project will be completed within a year's time. Moving to the fourth position is the Agartala Airport expansion. Airports Authority of India decided to upgrade the airport to international standards, which will be the third international airport in Northeast region after Guwahati and Imphal. The AAI has undertaken rupees 438 crore project to upgrade the airport to provide world-class facilities. The state government has already provided 72 acres land to AAI to build new terminal building, runway and other necessary infrastructure. The upgradation is expected to be completed by mid-2022, out of which the new terminal will be completed before 2023. After completion, flights from Agartala to Bangladesh's capital city Dhaka will be operated. Now moving to the third position, which is the most ambitious Agartala-Akhaura railway line. The ongoing construction work of the railway line project connecting Agartala in Tripura and Akhaura in Bangladesh is expected to be completed by December this year. A media report quoted a senior official as saying that the 15.6 km long railway line will connect Ganga Sagar in Bangladesh with Nischintapur in India and Nischintapur railway station with Agartala station. The incoming goods will also be offloaded at Nischintapur. Nischintapur has a transshipment yard and the railway passengers coming from Bangladesh will be deboarded here. This is a 980 crore project and the work on the Indian side has already been completed. The work on the Bangladesh side was stopped due to the COVID related lockdown but has started recently. IRCON International is the executive agency for the construction of the railway project on both the sides. The entire project would be completed by December this year. As already told, the Union Donor Ministry is bearing the cost for laying the track on the 5.46 kilometer link on the Indian side. The cost of laying the 10.6 kilometer long track on the Bangladesh side is being borne by the Ministry of External Affairs, India. The second most prominent mega project is the Mega Road Projects. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari laid the foundation stones of 9 national highways project with a length of nearly 262 km worth over rupees 2,752 crore in Tripura last year. The projects on completion will provide faster and hassle-free interstate and international connectivity to Bangladesh and will be a big stride towards strengthening the state's tourism sector. The projects include Jolai Bari Belonia of NH 108A, 21.4 km with a cost of rupees 201.99 crore, Kailasha Sahar Kumarghat of NH 208, the Kailasha Sahar to Kurti Bridge of NH 208A, Manu Simlung of NH 44A, RCC bridge over river Muhuri and RCC bridge over river Gomti will be constructed. Moreover, strengthening of Churai Bari Agartala section with paved shoulder of NH08 will be taken over as well. The new project will provide better connectivity, fast and safe movement of traffic to various tourist places, historical places and religious places in the entire Tripura. The projects are likely to generate a large number of employment and self-employment opportunities to the unskilled, semi-skilled and skilled manpower of the region. They will also reduce time travel and maintenance cost of the vehicles and saving of fuel. Implementation of the project would result in enhanced socio-economic conditions of the locality. Moreover, these will also improve the transport of agricultural goods and access to greater markets, thereby reducing the cost of goods and services. Taking the first position is the Special Economic Zone in Tripura. Tripura is all set to get its first Special Economic Zone as the Ministry of Commerce and Industry has issued a notification for the same on December 16, 2019. Tripura's first SEZ will be established at Jalefa, Sabroom, South Tripura district. Sabroom is about 130 km from Agartala. This SEZ will be an agro-based food processing sector specified economic zone. This project will help hundreds of native people to get employment. As per the government notification, the entire investment project will cost around 1,550 crore. Tripura Industrial Development Corporation Limited will be the developer of the SEZ in the area. According to the government's estimate, this SEZ will generate 12,000 skilled jobs and employment. There will be several industries participating in the SEZ, including agri-food processing, textile and apparel industries, rubber-based industries and bamboo industry. Therefore, the project is currently under construction in a brisk pace. With this, we have understood the detailed analysis of various mega projects coming up in Tripura. Before we wrap this off, let us also take a sneak peek into other priorities of the government of state. They are tourism policy and Agavud policy, which will usher in new hope of development for the people of the state. Please like, share and subscribe the channel to remain updated about various mega projects coming up in different parts of the country. Wrapping this off with a promise that coming up next is the beautiful state of Manipur. Let's see what this state has got to offer. Thank you for watching this video. Jai Hind.